2017 Chevrolet Malibu. Overview: the Chevrolet Malibu, the latest version of which debuted for 2016, is one of our favorites among family sedans and an excellent car in its own right. It is attractive, light for its class, and solidly built. In our most recent comparison test of the segment, it bested both the Honda Accord and the Toyota Camry, finishing a close second to the sportier and even prettier Mazda 6. The front-wheel drive Chevy sloping roofline doesn't impede rear headroom as much as you'd think, and its longish 111.4-inch wheelbase affords lots of legroom for both front and rear seat occupants. The lineup starts with the Volume L, LS, and LT models, all of which are powered by a smooth, 163 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. These versions are EPA rated at 30 miles per gallon combined, although in the aforementioned comparison test, the LT could only match the observed fuel economy of naturally aspirated Accord and Camry models at 23 miles per gallon versus the Mazda's 25 miles per gallon. Prices start at $22,555 for the L. We drove an LT version for this review, which starts at $26,000. The sticker climbed to $28,090 with a $1,195 driver confidence package, forward collision and rear cross traffic alerts with emergency braking, blind spot and lane departure monitoring, and front and rear parking assists, and the $895 convenience and technology package, remote start, USB and 110-volt AC outlets, a charging pad for wireless devices, a leather-wrapped steering wheel and shifter, and an 8.0-inch center touchscreen in place of the standard 7.0-inch unit. The frugal, 182 horsepower Malibu Hybrid starts at $28,750 and can drive only a few miles on battery power alone. The EPA gives it a 46 mile per gallon combined rating, though, and we've averaged 35 miles per gallon in our testing, which is better than we see with most hybrids. We also measured 44 miles per gallon on our 200-mile highway fuel economy test, 1 mile per gallon better than the EPA highway rating. Despite a continuously variable automatic, more weight than the 1.5-liter cars, about 200 pounds, and slightly less trunk space because of the 1.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, 12 cubic feet versus 16, the Hybrid Boo enjoys the same well-sorted road manners as the conventional models. The Malibu 2.0T Premier with its 250 horsepower 2.0-liter turbo 4 and 9-speed automatic can dash to 60 miles per hour in about 6 seconds and tops the range at $31,850. Being the priciest example, it comes with the most standard goodies, including 19-inch wheels that unfortunately degrade the otherwise pleasant ride quality compared with the 17-inch pieces on our LT car. What's new? While not much changes on the Malibu for 2017, the model was redesigned just last year. General Motors has fitted its new 9-speed Autobox in the Premier in place of the 8-speed that the 2.0T model had in its first year. There's also a new $875 Sport package available on the mid-level LT, which adds a rear spoiler and 10-spoke 18-inch wheels. These look fetching, although we haven't yet evaluated whatever changes the wheels might bring to the Chevy's driving manners. Pricing increases are imminent and packaging tweaks few. The 2.0-liter engine is no longer an option on the LT, and the 9-speed's additional gear ratio nets the Premier 33 mile per gallon highway rating from the EPA, 1 mile per gallon more than in 2016, its 22 mile per gallon city figure remains the same. Other changes include the addition of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to the standard 7.0-inch touchscreen in LS and LT models, both of which also add, as standard equipment, GM's Teen Driver technology for worry-prone parents. What we like, after ages of sad, boring minibus that we'd only reluctantly drive away from the Hertz counter, the new one is refreshingly contemporary and nicely realized. Its lines flow handsomely without being overwrought, and there's less fussiness in the cabin in terms of design and materials. Safety gear is myriad and is more helpful than annoying, while Chevy's MyLink interface is straightforward in use and loaded with connectivity options, including standard OnStar 4G LTE with Wi-Fi on all but base L models. This Chevy drives with composure and confidence, tuned to take advantage of the light and stiff chassis. While it's not exactly sporty, it never feels flustered on the road, thanks to precise steering, solid brakes, smartly tuned drivetrains, and refined power plants. Add in competitive pricing and fuel economy, and the latest Malibu is very well-rounded indeed. What we don't like, it's nice of Chevy to add an optional sport package option for 2017, but we wish it went deeper than appearances, because the Malibu's chassis could easily handle some performance tuning. We're not suggesting anything wild, but rather small measures like a more tautly controlled suspension that could make the Malibu, like the Honda Accord and the Mazda 6, more rewarding to drive on empty, twisty roads. The 13.0-gallon fuel tank in 1.5-liter and hybrid models is too small, and the chintzy plastics in the cabin are too obvious. We'd also prefer paddle shifters over the Accord Plus/rocker switch atop the shifter, as well as thinner A-pillars for better sight leans.